trusted me. They all trusted me. But they weren't the only ones. I figured I had the strength. I figured I had the weakness. Both of those enabled me to make the sacrifice. Sacrificing what I was meant to live with as a man is supposed to have in this world. But instead I chose to recognize what I was born into. Chaos. Because this world ain't mine. And it ain't even the ones who make the rules. It's another world far away from their home they can't even make up no more. So now it's a reality. A chase I grew up with. And a reality I neglected. The way I was raised, how I was taught, through the discipline, educated by the news flash. After our arrival, I only had one perspective. All of that surrounds me is not alive and well. They only speak one language, and that is violence. No matter the business, no matter the forms of entertainment, no matter the communities, no matter the families, no matter the allegiances, no matter the education, in this reality, if I was gonna live in it, then the only option was bloodshed and oblivion. However, that perspective became a misperception. They say doing for others and saving lives, even changing them, is the only way to live. But as I read throughout history, those similar to me always get the short end of the stick. So in my early days, not only did I knew, but I made a pledge early on that the only way there will be progress is if I sacrifice what I'm supposed to live by. Life's rules in exchange for combat. Even immune to my conscience, no matter how much weight my mind likes to remind me. My victories, my physicality is the point I've proven time and time again past the point of insanity became the peace I made with myself at this point. That's when I realized I'm a mercenary. If I'm not doing someone else's bidding, I'm doing my own. If I'm not following orders, then I follow the satisfaction. If I'm not hired for a mission, then I'll find one. Because reality always has its imperfections and threats. A martyr once told me before I took his life, a mercenary is no different than a slave. No matter how many opponents I defeated, everybody else ain't me. Especially the ones I resemble. For every one of my sins are many casualties. For war I have even been against. But war is everything I now can't stand serving. So on one knee, I chose to carry it as a burden, so no one else would have to. But as I grow old, age becomes war only to wage. So when they all came along, we all sacrificed our lives for what we were supposed to live, to engage against the evils that threaten the innocent. But the closer we all became, the more I realized I wasn't ready to bury them. Because burying them was the hardest thing since burying the one I loved and lost. Which Alonzo Shonginieti was responsible for. And Indicidia just fueled my rage even worse. Now I realize how lonely this war has made me. Until she came along and made me realize it's only a matter of time before she's lost long gone too. All because in the beginning I wasn't gonna stand by and be treated like 3/5 by a 16 piece. Kari tried to tell me the spaceships were slave ships. An oppressor's dream resurrected only for oppressors to become slaves themselves because they forgot how old their damaged thinking was and how things change across the universe beyond the planet that died a long time ago. But Sony once told me, life is temporary, but death is permanent. After everything I thought of, everyone I eliminated. How the hell this woman gonna tell me? All my thinking is she gonna check me? Nah, she's wrong. I'm a mercenary. I'm a mercenary. Mercenaries get paid. What do I need money for? Ain't nothing in the stores. Because ain't no stores to go to. Shelves empty laying all over the street because they have nowhere to go. Buildings don't exist. They don't exist because the world is burning on fire. And I'm being paid for nothing. I can't buy cars, house, materials. All I have left for my tactics and my skill sets to help people. That is not a mercenary. She just threw off my whole train of thought. My train of thought is off. My train of thought is off the rails. She triggered me. All because she kept it plain and simple. Okay. Oh, you good. Oh, you good. Oh, you real good. Alright, Sony. Hesna. Kari. Alonzo. Cause and effect. Choices and decisions. Words and actions. For every action there's an opposing reaction. Choose your words carefully. Actions have consequences. But consequences have their repercussions. This ain't a reckoning. It's a reckoning! That's where it all went wrong, Sony. Because I trusted her.
I know, Chronic. Because you aren't the only one here who went to shit.
Alright, get back to work.
You don't have to hide from me. Not everything can fit behind a mask.
I'm not hiding anything, Sony. I just gotta focus.